I'm at the beach, I'm trying to get a sunrise, and I'm playing around with ND filter, a 10-stop ND filter with the polarizer on this Voigtlander 50mm, and I really want to try to get some good like smoothing out of the water with those rocks on the right side. So the photo's going to be a lot of the same, just different positions. I'm going to see which one turns out to be the best. This should be a good sunrise. I'm going to use a tripod. I usually hate using tripods, but because I want to get the water smoothed out. Also, this polarizer that I'm using, I hear that from what I've seen on other YouTube channels, that polarizers, you're not supposed to do it directly in the sun. You're supposed to do like at an angle. I don't know if this is going to work out well or not, but I wanted to try it anyway. I was here a couple weeks ago and I ended up breaking my other tripod, and it is pretty cold right now. It's about 50 degrees. I have no idea if this polarizer is working. All right, let's get this ISO down. We'll go on F10. Here is the first composition. And then I'm gonna set this to 30-second exposure. It's a gorgeous sunrise. The thing about this is that because I'm in the sand and the water hits it, it's slightly moving my tripod. I don't know really how to get around that. This is really my first time doing this. So I'm pretty much an amateur at tripod sand picture taking, but like this right here, yeah, completely just takes over moving the tripod. All right, let's see how this is working out. Ooh, I'm liking this. Oh yes. All right, let's get a different composition, shall we? Come up here. All right, this looks good. Make sure I'm in focus. Perfect, do it. I like coming to this beach, it's really fun. A lot of surfers come here. I have some other videos at this beach. It's one of my favorite beaches to go to. There's a lighthouse down that way, and it's just a really nice and peaceful beach. Oh, here comes the sun. I was hoping to get here a little bit before the sun, but it looks like I'm a little late. Oh, come on. So the thing about this is that I didn't realize this, but it takes a while to process the photo when I do a 30-second exposure, and I was not prepared for that. So it takes like forever. With the sun in the background, this is gonna be, oh man, this is gonna look so good. I'm so excited about this photo. I wonder if that bird's gonna be in the shot. See if I can get a different composition. I'm gonna move up a little bit. So I'm gonna come up here, get some different rocks in the foreground. I need to level this out. Perfect, almost. Okay, this needs to go up some. And then I need to bring down my shutter. Nope, I'm going to bring my f-stop. That looks good. Here we go. Oh, if I got here just a little bit earlier, I would have been able to have a little bit more shots in this. But I am liking what I'm getting so far. Oh, that just ruined it, probably. Again, the water is messing with the sand. Get lower with this in the foreground, this rock right here. I think that'll be cool. Let's get this water in here. Sink my tripod down a little bit. Yep, go ahead, sink it. There we go. Go for it. So I don't remember if I mentioned this, but my goal here is I really want to get a good photo to print out albums, maybe like once a year, just for myself. And this is one I would really like to have in my album, because I've never really done something like this before with the ocean, trying to do like a long shutter speed. Let's move compositions again. More like up here. That looks good. All right, cool. Now I want to go even lower. Let's wait for this water to come through. All right, looks good. I'm gonna go walk all the way down there, and then I'm gonna see what kind of long exposure I can get at the very end. All right, here we are at the end. And even though the sun is super bright right now, I'm just gonna try it anyway. Might look cool with the waves crashing. Wow, that's a big one. Oh God. Oh. I think I might come back tomorrow morning and see if I can get some better sunrise photos. All right, I'm here on the next day and I want to try to get another sunrise photo at the very end of that pier. All right, I'm just gonna keep taking photos and we'll see if I get any good ones.
Okay, let's take a look at how I did. So this first image, I like. The water looks good, the sky looks good, and overall, I think it's a good one to pick from. This next image, the sun is in the photo now, and yes, the bird did get into the photo. I know it's super easy to clone out, and I might do it if I like this photo enough for the album, but for now, I'm gonna leave it as is. This next image, I feel like is better than the other two before it. I like the placement of the rocks better in this one. I like the sky better, and it feels like a calming photo. Everything looks good to me. This next photo feels more chaotic than the previous one. The sun is a little overpowering now. I also don't think the rocks are the best in this photo compared to the last photo. Also, I don't think I like the small pooling area in the middle. This next photo I think is better than the last photo. In this photo I do like the pooling areas. I think because there's more than one of them and it somewhat leads your eye to and from the sun to the corner. Overall, this is a good one. This next image is okay. I can't decide if I like the rock formation on this one. What I do like in this image though is the person on the top right, since I'm showing more of the walkway. That is impressive that he is so clear on a 30-second exposure. The other people are not so clear, so he must have been standing really still. Okay, this image is better. The rock formation is better, and I still have some people over here in the top right. Not as clear as the last photo, but good enough. The sun is starting to get really bright. This image, I feel like the sun is just way too harsh now. This one isn't making the cut for me. Okay, this image, the sun is definitely brighter. There's not much color left in the sky now except orange, and the rocks are okay, but I think some previous photos were better. And at the end of the pier, this photo is just not good at all, but I wanted to see how it would look. However, this photo is much better when I went back the next morning. This is right before the sun came up, and I'm starting to find that I like the sunrise photos without the sun in them. I like the way the water turned out in this one, and this could be a good one for me to print. Alright, here are the 4 photos to vote on. Which is your favorite? Is it photo number 1, photo number 2, photo number 3, or photo number 4? Vote by leaving a comment below. Thanks for watching.